We're in for a nasty treat today because I am doing something I've been wanting to do for many years, and that is to deep clean the master bedroom. Now, if you've watched a couple of my other videos, you know that me and my husband do not share the same room because of the mental illness issues that I had. And at night, if he couldn't go to sleep very well, and he's an itchy twitchy kind of person at night, and it would make me have a nervous itch and I just couldn't sleep. So anyways, and I'm on medication and I still have itchy twitchies at night if I'm worried about something, thinking about something. Anyways, so, and he also works overnight, so he sleeps during the day. So it's been really hard to get in here and do some cleaning. But today he is off, and he actually slept where he has the daytime off. He may pay for it later when he goes back to work. But anyways, I've been in here cleaning this room and realized, you know what, I need to be filming this, even though it's a tad bit embarrassing. But you know, my honey just sleeps in here and that's it. He just throws things down, and you know, I'm the one that does the better housekeeping stuff anyways. But, so we're going to just, you know, over time, a little bit becomes a lot. So I'm going to help him get this all straightened out because he said it needs a woman's touch. So I'm his woman. So here we go. So I'm going to show you the wreck that it is at the moment. Okay, here we go. I've already taken down the curtains. There were many bugs, dead bugs. Thankfully no live bugs behind there. And taken down the blinds and just threw them away because they were just nasty. They were so nasty. And I've already been cleaning this window, but I need to do this one. And this is his side of the bed. But anyways, and I do have a new bedspread I'm going to put in here. It really needs a new paint job, but I don't have time for that. Deep cleaning is as good as it's going to get today. So he used to have a desk right here with this computer on it, but he never really used it. We have another computer. This was an older one, and he thought he might, and he just doesn't. So I took the desk and gave it to our daughter so that she has kind of an L-shaped, because they actually kind of matched. They were a little bit different. But, so this is kind of all left over from when his desk was here. So we're going to clean that up because we're going to actually put a gun cabinet right here because my husband is a hunter, and we're going to put the gun cabinet right here. So I need to rearrange all these beautiful pictures of our family. That beautiful picture was one that his aunt painted. Isn't that beautiful? She passed away years ago of Lou Gehrig's disease, but we still have that painting of hers. And let me show you how bad the windows. Look at how back the windows are. Yep, they need painting. But we'll have to do that another day. But anyways, I don't know if you can really see that with the sunshine coming in. But anyways, and we've got, you know, some dust issues and more dust issues, and oh, look at us. Aren't we so cute? Ain't he so handsome? Love it. So we are going to declutter. I'm going to get him in here and he's going to help. But anyways, we are going to get this room cleaned and feeling fresh so that, you know, you don't get the heebie-jeebies when you lay down here at night. Okay, let's get started. And before I go any further, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Melanie. Welcome to Stray Cow Farm. My husband and I are high school sweethearts, and we are happily married for 36 years so far. So since we got married in 1989 and dated in the 80s, I thought I would set this little video to some 80s style music just to celebrate this occasion. And I just wanted y'all to know that I washed this green rag out I don't know how many times, and then I'd go back over the same spot because it'd be so nasty. So I'm just saying, I did wash out this rag a lot. And I just want to say that being married as long as we have been and raising 6 kids, and most of that time was just one income. I used to be embarrassed about not having a lot of money, but now I'm just grateful because I stayed at home with my kids, which I really wanted to do instead of paying for a babysitter or anything for most of the time. There was a time when I did have to go to work, but I just tried to stay at home as long as I could. And it's just been a blessing. This furniture here was given to us years ago. The person who had it was a friend of mine, and she just didn't want it anymore. It was given to her as a single mom, and she just didn't want it anymore. And it's very solid, heavy wood. And And I asked my husband if he wanted me to paint it. He's like, no, I like that furniture. So it's like, okay. Kind of reminds you of that French provincial stuff. It does have kind of a 70s flair to it. I had a queen size headboard that I changed out because I didn't really like the style of it. So I bought that metal bed that we have. And the dresser does have two kind of slender mirrors that are kind of shaped like that medallion right there in the middle of that door. But I didn't really like them. And this wall is the only wall that this dresser will fit on because it is so long. And then there's a window right there. And then there's an air vent on the other side where behind me. So that's really the only place for the dresser. So we just don't even put up the mirror. But I just have to say there's been so many things given to us. And then now I thrift because you know what? I got used to not spending a lot of money. And I'm kind of proud of that now because I think today's society can be so overrated with buying new. Not against that. I'm just saying it's just not my thing. I'd rather spend my money on something else. And I go thrifting all the time for clothes now. I just bought 3 shirts and they were 99 cents each. No, wait. It was 50 cents each. I love it. I love finding deals like that. It's like a challenge now. And they're really cute. So I don't really do Shein or Temu, but I get anybody's leftovers at the thrift stores if they didn't like it or didn't fit, whatever it was. So anyways, like I say, I'm cheap. We've had to learn to be cheap. I was raised cheap. My dad was like the king of cheap and the easy, inexpensive way to do everything. Oh, this furniture's got so dirty. I don't know what happened. But anyways, so it's just been a blessing. And so my house is definitely a thrifted, hand-me-down house. But we love it. And so I am not going to let it take this years again before I get in here and really clean this room like it should have been done. But you know, I've had years of mental illness, and then you just don't feel like doing stuff. So you do what is just necessary, and this is long overdue, and I shouldn't have let it get this far. But oh well, you live and learn, and you wish you could do things better. But the best thing is to just go forward with a better attitude and making sure that you take care of your things, because even though this was free, hey, it is a blessing and I need to take care of it. So anyways, I'm gonna sit y'all back to this music. I know this room has already been full of some horrors with the bugs and the webs and the nastiness, but you're about to see a big one in just a moment. I was shocked to see as soon as I remove the second box. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all see that right there? That is a bunch of millipedes that I told y'all that we had this plague of, and our helpful little spiders in here were helping us by killing them and I guess sucking all their juices out. But yeah, that shocked me. And these bugs and spider webs just stuck to my broom right here. So I quickly after this went and not just wiped it off, but washed it off and re-swept over there in that area again. It was just really rough looking. And I also want to say that in the corner there where I keep mopping, it just did not want to come up. I even got the rag, and it just needs a new paint job, okay? Now right after this clip, I ended up stopping the camera and I grabbed my honey bun, and he went through all that stuff I had piled up on the bed plus other stuff, and then did some things in the closet. So he got in there and helped do his part, and together we just got this room taken care of. And I have to tell you, afterwards, he was so excited about this room. He was so excited to be in this room and have it all nice and clean. It was well worth it. Okay, right here I am going to do a quick tour of the horrible mess that we had in this bedroom, and now the reveal. Well, here is our reveal. I think it turned out so cute. Now I do have to say, these curtains, I washed them, and you can probably tell, but the blackout back part of it, it just got all messed up in the washing machine. I don't know what happened. But see how it just messed it all up. But I put him back up there because he's got to have something to sleep. But anyways, I'll have to be on the lookout for some new curtains. So this is the bedspread that I got. It's actually a king, but I don't mind oversized. In fact, I buy queens for our full beds. So, and this was only $15. I love it, and he doesn't mind it either. He thinks it's pretty in here. He was very excited. He helped me to purge out and get rid of some stuff. But yeah, so that's probably going to just stay there. We need those things. But this is a pillow that I already had. I had made for Micah years ago when she got her first bedroom by herself. And so I had some of this fabric, and I just wrapped it in there as a no-sew thing and put a rubber band and tied it, and just made a little cover for it so that it would match. And then this was us on our 25th wedding anniversary. We took a picture of ourselves, and I found that pillow thrifting. I thought it was so cute. But I have dusted. Oh my gosh, y'all saw the mess. It was awful. This is us. That was us dating in 1987. That's us. Anyways. And I don't know why the furniture was just so nasty. It looked like something got spilled. I mean, we don't eat or drink in here. I don't know what that was. But maybe it's water coming out of the bathroom. But I cleaned, I swept and mopped everything. He's got to go through that. This is imported papers. I think this belonged to his grandmother. This was his grandmother's family Bible that we have. This was my grandmother's. It's not anything expensive, but it was hers. This was my dad's that someone had given him that he worked with for years. This is the Dempsey coat of arms. Dempsey's Irish. Family came from Ireland. Actually, on my side of the family, it did too. And then this is us on our wedding day. And this is the year we were born. His sister found that plate for us. And anyways, I just think it turned out so cute. It just smells and feels a whole lot better in here. Let me talk about this picture. This is a picture that our oldest daughter drew for me after I had a stillbirth. She started drawing it after I lost our son Isaac. I was in the second trimester. And then before she could finish it, I also had a miscarriage after that. So And I'd already had another stillbirth and another miscarriage. So this is in our bedroom, and it reminds us of the 4 children that are not with us, but in heaven. And I think that is just beautiful. Not just a testament to our kids, but any child who's born in the image of God and deserves to live. Anyways, it's the life of God on inside of everybody. So anyways, this is our new refreshed deep clean bedroom, and we both are really enjoying it. He's going to enjoy it even more just knowing that it's clean in here when he goes to bed. And I was happy to do it for him because he works very hard. He's the only one working at the moment, and he deserves to have a nice clean room to come home to and to rest in. So there it is. Here is a sweet little morsel from the Word of God that we can chew and savor on today, and it's Psalms 34, 4 and 5. I sought the Lord, and he answered me and delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. I can testify without a shadow of a doubt that Jesus is the master makeover. He has helped me with this life of mine in so many ways. And no matter what goes on or what is all is said and done, those who look to God and give him their whole heart will truly never be ashamed. And I just wanted to encourage y'all with that. And then I also wanted to thank you. If you have joined me today, thank you so much for being here. And I pray that the Lord will bless you and keep you. And until next time, goodbye.